field. Trap used to be right here. On the second spot. They're sleeping. Talk about being a sneaky bastard. So the theory is right there. So Zeb parked up here. All right, so we're here. Basically, I'm gonna go back that direction, cut through the swamp, and go to the gate. So you can't really see me real good. But there he goes, it's dialing in now. But Zebby's got me set up with a GoPro on my chest. We are a little behind schedule with our light situation. So it's gonna be a little dark down in the swamp, but I'm gonna run the GoPro. The 44 I have has it's a Leopold illuminated reticle. Also has a flashlight with a laser built into it. Not to the scope, but on the rifle. So anyway, the main thing is just to get in there and try to get near that gate. We've been watching the gate as we drove up here. Nothing on it. Mosquitoes are bad already. We're not even in the swamp. So here we go. All right. Not far from the trap. Just been kind of kneeling down here. Letting it get real good and dark. Outside camera's not giving us anything. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on our red light. Just try to sneak up a little bit. It's kind of hard. 2 rifles sneaking, but anyway. Hopefully this red light will give you an idea of what we've been doing. It's hot, boy. I'm sweating like 17 wires in church. All right, here comes some red light. Right here at the gate. They're sleeping. Talk about being a sneaky bastard. Hey fellas, how y'all doing? Well, I guess my American Indian blood pays off. Whew. Y'all made me work for this one. All right, let me get situated here. Hey guys. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They were all sleeping. You think when you get to be 55, you lose your skills, but I'm still holding on pretty good. All right. Hopefully that's all coming across. Whew. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't think there's a bone on me or a piece of clothing that ain't soaked. The GoPro's probably short-circuiting. Anyway, there they are. We got a sow. Hey fellas. I'm sorry, man, but I've been quiet. I was over there in them woods. I was quiet for like 30 minutes, just sitting there scanning and watching. I need to run my pie hole a little bit. Anyway. Well, we need to go ahead and put them on the ground so we can wrap this show up. Hopefully we got some good footage with the GoPro. If not, I'm gonna get my phone out. Zebby's got our fancy camera. But that's our road that we cut down in here months ago. 4-leg on-time feeder, mine camera, Jaeger Pro. Back here, Jaeger Pro ice camera. But yeah, they were just all racked out, man. I mean, I looked in the trap and I'm like, crap, what happened? I do like the design of this trap. It's very oval. I like this trap, the way it turned out. But we had to cut some trees. And so anyway, well, hopefully we're getting some good footage. And anyway, I don't see that little red light blinking. Oh, it's blinking. All right, Zebby's gonna make fun of me. But anyway, there you go. All right, we got them all down. Ended up being 16. We knew it was 15 or 17. You know, looking at the pictures and counting. But when they're all buried up underneath that feeder, it's a little tough. You can, I mean, man, I'm soaked. But it's better than snow. Whoo, man. All right, take a look behind the curtain. But yeah, so here we go. Got one there. One there, soon to be sow. That one there is a soon to be sow. That one there is a soon to be sow. Okay. And we got a regular old sow here. Nursing sow. There's another soon to be sow. Soon to be sow. Soon to be sow. Up and coming young boar right there. Soon to be sow right there. It's kind of different using this camera, but hopefully I'm doing good. Soon to be sow right there. And then over here, we got a sow and a sow. So, oh, and then over here, we got a little boar. Forgot about these guys. And then over here, we got another little boar. Another soon-to-be sow, and another boar. So, pretty safe to say that 16 would have been a big group here pretty quick. 16 ain't a small group. But anyway, this trap is pretty cool. It'd be a lot cooler in the daytime. You can see the oval design. I absolutely love it. It worked out really well. But man, it's buried in here. Zebby's going to be coming down through there. So the trap used to be about 150 yards kind of that way and up the hill. The swamp is all down in there. Where the beavers dammed everything up real bad, and the hogs started to kind of like go around this section and go around the other side. There's two traps, Jaeger Pro traps, on the other side of the swamp. So you can see we chainsawed down in here before it got too hot. And we can get the gator down in here, but it's tight. And hand carried these panels down in here. Actually, we put them on one of our dollies, but same principle. We didn't drive a truck down there, I can tell you that much. But man, it worked out good. I mean, super excited. You know, I know some people don't get it, but you bury a trap like this for a reason, the hogs just walk in it. Got the old ice camera out there, and I just was back there in the brush. Literally, you know, 30 yards back there, just watching this spot right here. We never saw anything outside the gate, but when you've got a sow like her, or one of these younger sows, yeah, you never know, a boar might come floating through here. But our cornfield, which we'll get some footage of that when we get the hell out of here, is up that direction. Yeah, here comes Zebby now, I can hear him. He's bringing the little recon, like I said, but man, I'm a hot mess. I mean, like, my rifles are soaked just from all the sweat coming off of me. So Any of you in TV land, if you knew I was here right now, you might drop me an IV bag or something, because I probably could use one. But beautiful night here in South Georgia. 10 o'clock. My smart, stupid watch says that I'm clearly stupid, but man, I'm living the dream. Anyway, yeah, he's up in the field now. But let me go ahead and shut this off real quick so we don't bore you to death. Magnolias, one of my favorite trees. Good bow hunting tree. That's a magnolia leaf. Look at the water running down my arm. I think that's called sweat. Here comes the big Z, man. Save the day. Got a bunch of corn on there. He's running heavy. All right, we're gonna take a break. All right, we got them all lined up while I've been doing trap maintenance. There they are. Got one of our portable lights to help us see. There you go. All right. While Zeb's dragging them up to the field, we're going to go for a walk down here to the peanut butter bait site. Okay. So while Zeb is dragging hogs, I'm going to walk you down through the swamp here. It's been so dry, it's going to be a little on the dry side, but you'll be all right. So, not sure how good the footage is going to be. Let me see if I can get this headlamp to go a little bit brighter. There we go. That might be a little better. About busted minus. Normally this is all full of water. Not totally full of water, but so dry. Look at the hogs been rooting down here. Not no more. Anyway, we're in the southern part of the swamp. See, look at all that. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just walking down the creek bed now. Basically, that's what I did earlier. Once I dropped down in the woods and got through the thick brush, then I just walked through the creek bed. They love it down here. See all that rooting right there? That's all they do. But they didn't get to that cornfield. Once that corn, God, look at all the rooting. Once that corn makes a head on it, then it's on. They go in there and push it over. So after we trapped well, we took out 37 hogs in 18 days out of the swamp. And after we did that, we moved that trap because we knew we needed to, because the beavers messed us up. And then we realized we needed to put some markers, I guess best way to put it, at the south and north end of the swamp. So our first YouTube video, which was over a month ago. This is them. So there's a Jaeger Pro ice camera up there that we're down here to swap the battery out of. But this is our peanut butter station. Trying to look at peanut butter. Got a little bit of mold on it. Wonder why. So we'll get a, turn that camera down for you. Give me a stick here. Yeah. So the theory is, we were thinking that we could, you put corn down here, the coons will eat it in about 3 seconds. So we want to design something that would get these hogs to stop, take a smell. And if they smell, well, then we can get a picture of them. Because that's all we're looking for is a picture. We drilled some holes in it, let it vent out. It may not work. The coons are interested in it, but they can't tear it apart. So all we're going to do here is go ahead and pull that battery down, the 6-volt, and kind of reset the camera, clean the SD card out. So we always put our wires up front, and that way the squirrels are less likely to eat them. We don't know if this is going to be a permanent or temporary thing. If it ends up being permanent, then we'll probably go with, you know, a more secure flex conduit, all of the above, just because of squirrels. Always fighting squirrels and coons. So pop the camera open. Always some little bugs like to build in there. And now I'm just inspecting all the backup wire. You inspect it for any types of nicks. Anything where a coon or something or a squirrel might chew on it. And now I'm reformatting SD card as soon as I get signal here. And then doing a hello test, which means, hey, let's talk to the server. And we're good to go. Now all I have to do is just drop the battery box down and swap the 6-volt out. So we'll get back to you. All right, so we got the camera up, tested it, it's working. Always test your cameras before you leave them, trust me. Ask for a picture and make sure the motion part works too. So we're gonna walk our way back out of here. That's a hog waller there. But it doesn't appear that they ever, came, we never got any pictures from them at the peanut butter station. So that idea may not work, we don't know. We just got to figure out a way to kind of alert us to hogs in the swamp, say prior to them actually coming in the trap. It'd be nice to know that they moved in. These were clearly moved in, probably looking for water because everything's so dry right now. But anyway, I always enjoy being in the swamps, even in the dark or daylight, hot. Not so much in the cold, but My version of cold is about anything under 50 is cold to me. But on these properties that have swamps, it's important for us to learn the swamp, learn everything we can about it. That way, we kind of know how the hogs travel through it, you know. If we were just trapping up there in that field, we wouldn't know nothing about down here. Then we wouldn't be doing our job. Oop. I get up there to Zebby before he thinks I fell in a hole. The thing about the swamps are, I guess it's with like any woods, you got to learn certain trees that look a certain way. It's easy to get turned around. I mean, with all the apps they got now. The app we use the most is Onyx Hunt. No, they don't sponsor us. We don't have any sponsors, but we like their app for hunting and for the business. There's some headlights up there. Oh, there's an armadillo. Hey, fella. He's gone. You talk about a creepy little dude. Alright. Take a little camera break. Get back to you. So I thought I'd do some footage showing you how we buried this thing down in here. Hopefully this is working. All right, here we go. So we just, like I said, we made a trail big enough to get the gator in here. Still got to do a little bit more trimming. You always kind of halfway feel like you're doing something legal when you bury something this far down in the woods. But if we tried to trap these hogs when they got up on top of the hill in the cornfield, we'd have problems. But human scent is always the issue. So we have to, you know, do trap maintenance once a month. That's it. These hogs come up this swamp and they run into that corn, don't smell no humans, man, they in hog heaven. So up here on the left, once we kind of make it a little bit further, is where the trap originally was for a good while. I'd say a couple years. And then the beavers, swamp's right down there. The beavers dammed it real bad. So it got to where the hogs weren't running these ridges. These hogs will run these ridges alongside these swamps sometimes. But hogs can swim, but ain't no different than us. If they can avoid some deep water, they're gonna avoid it. So they started going to the left side. So over here, this big cleaned off spot, and this is where the trap used to be. Trapped a lot of hogs here. Boy, oh boy. As you can see, this is a circular trap here. Anyway, so you keep walking. You walk up here to the, then you get up here to the top of the hill. The trap used to be there. And then we had it on one other location on this farm. We just kept moving it closer to the source. This property right here is actually not our farmers, but we have permission to be on it because most landowners want hogs gone. Now the back end of this field is cotton, but on the front end is peanuts and corn. Some farmers will do that just because of hogs. The stuff up on top is closest to the paved road, but now we're out in the field. Trap used to be right here. On the second spot. First spot was way on the other side. All right, we out here now. That ain't creepy. If you build it, they will come. One of my favorite movies. So yeah, right there. Zeb parked up here. You got cotton right here. Not looking real good. But over here, see, as soon as it starts doing that, them hogs smell it, they just push it over. So a lot of what we were doing was trying to keep that from happening. So we protected it when it was a baby, and now we're protecting it as an adult. Kind of the way we see it. But we're loaded up. Zebby's been a big help tonight. And I'm fixing to put down a bunch of water and then get back to the shop. So anyway, been a good night. See you in just a bit. Well, it's about 12:30. We just got home. Got the Tacoma put up and the four-wheeler put up and the trailer put up. You can tell I'm tired. Started off at 6 o'clock this morning in Central Florida. Got a good run in, got my stretch in. We sweated down there and then hydrated up really good. And got back up here, had karate and sweated some more. And then I got down there in that lower swamp. I'm not to be gross, but everything on me is soaking wet. But fixing to shut her down. Hopefully the footage turned out really good tonight. Of basically the trap with the GoPro and doing all that. It's kind of cool that they were sleeping, so it makes you feel good when you, like I said earlier, when you know you can still sneak up. And for some of you watching that, you'd be like, well, that's just crazy. But the way I look at it is, one day I'm not going to be able to do all that junk. It just ain't going to happen. Physically, I won't be able to do it. And as long as I can do it, I'm going to do it. And if you've ever met a person, just socially, or if you love someone and they have a disability, whether it be physical, emotional disability, there's all kinds of disabilities, and it's coming, right? So like the physical disabilities, we know that's coming for all of us. There's things I can't do anymore that I did when I was 20. And so I'm still going to do it, and one day when it comes, then I'll know. And so that's what I always tell the boys. For my dad, he always said, if you're going to do it right. Plain and simple. So father influence, it always in the back of my head. I can't just let it go. Some of it's OCD, but some of it's just I got to do it right. The other thing is, for me, I got to do my part. I've written about doing your part for years. So that's what I try to teach our boys is, you got to do your part. Could I put a trap up at the top of the field? Yeah, I could do that. And probably still collect my pay from my farmer and do all that. Yeah, probably. But that ain't right. It just ain't. Is that a lot of work? Yeah, it's a lot of work the way we do it. But it works. And I like the puzzle. So, no super deep thoughts tonight. I'm too tired for super deep thoughts. I just hope the video footage turns out good. You can see it. These semi-permanent traps buried in these holes. The footage you could see, how we went down in there with the folder and all that. It's the junk, man. It's the way to do it. But it's a lot of work. But it's what we get paid to do. And I've already texted my customer. He's asleep. He's an older farmer. But tomorrow morning, he's going to text us. He's going to tell me exactly how many hogs we've trapped for him since we started working for him. It's in the 400s and 500s now. And he keeps track of it in a little book, which is kind of cute, that he keeps track of that and we don't. We just know it's more hogs gone. But anyway. Long day, good night. Already had my big ass salad. Right now the plan is probably going to be yogurt and blueberries. Low sugar yogurt and blueberries. Tons of water. Take a shower and just chill out. And tomorrow got trap maintenance. on 1, 2, 3, 3 systems. So that's roughly about 12 bags of corn and a pile of batteries. But we ain't gonna start real early because thank God we need to start when it's kind of warm. But I got these batteries already on the charger, and you know, pretty sure the Smart I'm Stupid watch, my voltage is shot out like it's into the negatives. It's saying I need to get a whole new battery. But anyway, so remember, if you're gonna do it right, and you got to do your part, whatever your part is. And hopefully, besides entertaining and educational, these videos are giving you some hope in humanity. Because I always kind of wonder, are there other people out there like us that care, that wonder, that want to do things right? Because we don't ever seem to see them. So it's really hard these days to align yourself with others. And hopefully these videos are in alignment. So y'all have a good night.